Have you ever stood in front of your closet, staring at a rack full of tops and thought, I have nothing to wear? If you're over 50, trust me, you're not alone. Our bodies change, our skin changes. And suddenly, the blouses that once felt like you just don't work anymore. But here's the good news, you don't need a whole new wardrobe to feel fresh, confident, and elegant. All you really need are a few carefully chosen pieces that flatter where it matters and feel like you. As someone with years of experience in fashion and personal styling, I've learned this. Looking good has less to do with price tags and more to do with how a fabric moves with you, how a neckline draws the eye, and how you carry yourself when you know you're wearing something that honors who you are now. In today's video, I'm sharing 6 blouse styles that I consistently recommend to my clients over 50, not to make them look younger, but to make them feel more like themselves, more comfortable, more elevated, more radiant. I'll also give you a few insider tips, like why I steer clear of tight crewnecks, or how to spot the difference between a satin that says elegant and one that screams cheap. And no, you won't need to spend a fortune. Every piece I'm about to show you can be found at accessible price points, sometimes under $30, and they can instantly bring a quiet sophistication to your look. So if you're ready to stop settling for clothes that don't serve you and start building a wardrobe that reflects the beautiful chapter you're in, this video is for you. 1. The soft V-neck blouse, your everyday elegance. If I could recommend just one neckline for women over 50, it would be the V-neck, hands down. It's a quiet powerhouse. Why? Because it does something magical. It opens up the chest area, draws the eye upward, and naturally elongates the neck. This subtle vertical line can make your entire silhouette feel lighter and more graceful without trying too hard. But here's where the real difference lies: softness. I always suggest going for a V-neck that's cut in a fabric with fluid drape. Think modal, viscose, rayon blends, or even a soft cotton with a bit of stretch. These fabrics move with your body and skim rather than cling. They feel breathable, look effortless, and they don't fight your shape, they flatter it. Now, let's talk fit. One styling trick I've picked up over the years is to avoid V-necks that plunge too low or are too wide. A modest V, hitting just a few inches below the collarbone, is perfect. It keeps things elegant and age-appropriate while still highlighting your neckline and collar area, which are often our most graceful features as we age. Color matters too. I lean toward mid-tone neutrals or soft earth shades, dusty rose, sand beige, soft olive, warm taupe. These tones catch the light beautifully without washing you out, and they pair effortlessly with jeans, slacks, or layered under a structured blazer. One last pro tip: always check how the blouse behaves when you move. Sit down, raise your arms, twist your torso. A great blouse should follow you, not shift, gap, or bunch. That's the mark of a cut designed with care, not just mass production. The soft V-neck blouse is what I call a foundation piece. It doesn't shout, it doesn't compete. It simply shows up, does the work, and makes you look polished, whether you're heading to brunch, running errands, or just want to feel like yourself again. Coming up next, we'll look at a blouse that literally glows, no highlighter required. Let's talk about the Silky drape blouse. 2. The Silky drape blouse, your built-in glow. There's something undeniably special about a blouse that shimmers just enough to catch the light, not in a flashy way, but in a way that makes your skin look a little brighter, your posture a little taller, and your reflection in the mirror feel a little more radiant. That's the power of a Silky drape blouse. Now let's be clear, I'm not talking about high-gloss satin that looks like wrapping paper. I'm talking about a soft, fluid fabric, something with a sheen, not a shine. Think silk blends, viscose, or modern polyester satins that feel luxurious, but don't scream, trying too hard. The right blouse in this category should feel like it's gliding across your body, not gripping it. Why do I love this for women over 50? Because silky fabrics do something clever: they bounce light. That means less emphasis on texture in your skin and more focus on the natural contours of your face and neckline. It's like built-in soft lighting, no makeup needed. A good rule of thumb from the fashion world: when it comes to drapey tops, look for weight. If it's too lightweight, it may cling in all the wrong places. If it's too thick, it'll feel stiff. You want a fabric that has a gentle fall, one that moves when you move. As for color, stay away from anything too dark or overly saturated. Instead, go for light reflective tones: ivory, soft blush, champagne beige, powder blue. These hues light up your complexion and look far more expensive than they usually are. Here's one last stylist tip. Check outlet stores, consignment shops, and yes, even the occasion wear rack. Many silky blouses labeled for evening actually work beautifully in the daytime when paired with simple pants and a low heel. You'll be surprised how often a $20 find can look like a $200 designer piece with the right styling. The silky drape blouse doesn't just dress you, it illuminates you. It's subtle elegance with a quiet confidence. And honestly, every woman deserves that. Up next, we'll explore a blouse that hugs in all the right places and forgives in the others. Let's talk about the timeless wrap blouse. 3. The wrap blouse, effortless shape, timeless grace. If there's one blouse that works with your body, not against it, it's the wrap blouse. It's flattering, feminine, and forgiving in all the right ways. No matter how your body has changed over the years, this style adapts to you, not the other way around. And that's exactly why it's a staple in any well-edited wardrobe after 50. The genius of a wrap blouse lies in its structure. It gently defines the waist, brings attention to the neckline, and creates a soft hourglass shape, whether you naturally have one or not. It adds shape without restriction. No pinching, no squeezing, just a flattering silhouette that feels like a gentle embrace. Now here's a stylist's insider tip. Always look for wrap blouses that offer adjustability, either through inner buttons, a self-tie, or side loops. These allow you to customize the fit depending on your body's natural fluctuations. And trust me, that kind of flexibility is worth its weight in gold. Fabric matters, too. Avoid stiff materials or anything too clingy. Instead, go for soft jersey blends, viscose, or matte crepe, something that drapes and moves with you. A wrap blouse should follow your shape, not fight it. As for color, this is where you can have a little fun. Rich tones like emerald, soft plum, dusty teal, or warm terracotta are all elegant without being overpowering. These shades elevate the look and bring warmth to the skin, especially when paired with simple gold or pearl jewelry. What I also love about this style is its versatility. Pair it with slim trousers for a polished everyday look, or tuck it into a midi skirt for something a little more romantic. Add a pendant necklace or a delicate earring, and you've got a look that says put together without feeling overdone. A well-made wrap blouse speaks softly but powerfully. It says, "I honor my shape, I move with ease, and I choose clothes that work for me, not just look good on a hanger." Coming up next, we're refreshing a classic, the white blouse, but with a twist that makes it modern, elegant, and anything but boring. 4. The modern white blouse, a classic reimagined. There's a reason every well-dressed woman owns at least one white blouse. It's the ultimate blank canvas. Clean, crisp, and timeless. But after 50, it's time to reimagine this wardrobe classic. You don't want stiff office wear or sheer fabrics that feel flimsy. You want structure, softness, and just enough detail to make it feel special, without being fussy. So how do you upgrade a basic white blouse? It's all in the details. Look for subtle design elements, a pleated sleeve, a gentle puff at the shoulder, an asymmetrical hem, or a sculpted neckline. These little touches bring personality and movement to a classic piece, and they elevate your whole outfit without saying a word. As someone who's styled hundreds of women, here's what I always look for when choosing a white blouse for someone over 50. Fabric with weight but still soft to the touch. Cotton poplin, sateen blends, or viscose cotton mixes all work beautifully. They hold their shape, resist wrinkles, and feel smooth against more delicate skin. Now let's talk fit. Skip the boxy cuts or overly oversized styles. They can drown your shape and make you look lost in the fabric. Instead, go for a semi-tailored fit with gentle structure at the shoulders or waist. A white blouse should frame you, not swallow you. One insider trick: don't be afraid to browse the men's section. An oversized men's cotton dress shirt, when tailored slightly at the waist or cuffed at the sleeve, can become your most effortlessly chic piece. It's all about how you style it. Tuck it into dark denim, roll the sleeves, add a statement earring or a silk scarf at the neck, and suddenly you look elevated and intentional. And don't underestimate the power of white. It reflects light, brightens your complexion, and gives an instant lift, no concealer required. That's the magic of the right white blouse. Coming up next, we're adding comfort to the conversation, because yes, you can feel cozy and still look incredibly polished. Let's talk about the soft knit blouse. 5. The soft knit blouse, where comfort meets quiet sophistication. Let's be honest, at this stage in life, comfort matters. But here's the secret. Comfort doesn't mean compromising on style. That's where the soft knit blouse comes in. It's the perfect in-between piece, more polished than a basic tee, but far more relaxed than a button-up. It's that just right zone where you feel at ease and still look completely pulled together. So, what exactly is a soft knit blouse? Think of it as a lightweight sweater top made from breathable yarns, modal blends, fine gauge cotton, viscose knits, or even soft touch acrylics that mimic the feel of cashmere without the price tag or the maintenance. These fabrics are gentle on aging skin, drape beautifully over curves, and offer enough structure to give you a clean silhouette. No cling, no bulk. Here's a stylist's tip. Pay attention to sleeve length and neckline. A 3/4 sleeve or an elbow-length cut balances the arms beautifully and feels more intentional than a short sleeve. As for the neckline, a boat neck or soft scoop elongates the collarbone and keeps the look light and elegant. Color is another powerful tool here. I often recommend muted midtones that feel warm and refined, soft mocha, dusty lavender, muted teal, creamy blush. These tones flatter mature skin tones and create a calming, luxurious feel without shouting. What I love most about knit blouses is their versatility. You can dress them up with a pleated skirt and low heels, or go casual with pull-on trousers and flats. They layer easily under a blazer or cardigan, making them ideal for travel or changing seasons. And unlike heavier sweaters, they don't overwhelm your frame, especially important if you're petite or prefer a more streamlined look. One final piece of advice: look for thoughtful touches. Ribbed hems, pearl-style buttons at the sleeve, a split hemline. These subtle details make a knit blouse feel intentional, like you chose to look elegant, not that you just threw something on. Up next, we're taking a gentle turn towards something a bit more romantic and free-spirited, but still totally age-appropriate. Let's talk about the modern boho-inspired peasant blouse. 6. The boho-inspired peasant blouse, softness with spirit. Not every elegant look needs sharp lines and structured silhouettes. Sometimes, what we crave most is softness, movement, airiness, a sense of ease. And that's exactly what the modern peasant blouse brings to your wardrobe. It's feminine, relaxed, and quietly expressive, perfect for the woman who's grown into her own rhythm. Now let me be clear, we're not talking about festival wear or overly embellished styles. This isn't about looking bohemian for the sake of trend. This is about channeling refined boho. A blouse with light fabric, subtle detailing, and a floaty silhouette that brings warmth and grace. Here's what to look for: lightweight, breathable fabrics like cotton voile, viscose, or rayon blends. These offer a natural drape and a soft touch that feels especially lovely on mature skin. Avoid anything too sheer or shapeless. You want flow, not frump. Design-wise, focus on gentle elements like pin tucks, minimal embroidery, or softly gathered sleeves. A notched neckline or slight keyhole detail adds just the right amount of interest. Think romantic, not ruffled. From a stylist's perspective, peasant blouses shine when balanced properly. Pair them with something clean on the bottom: slim white jeans, soft linen trousers, or a simple midi skirt. Finish with understated sandals and light jewelry, a layered gold necklace or drop earrings, and you've got a look that feels intentional yet effortless. Color palette: earthy tones and washed pastels work best. Sage green, dusty mauve, antique white, soft clay. These shades feel organic and grounded, and they age beautifully with wear. This blouse isn't about looking trendy. It's about presence, about dressing in a way that feels true to your nature. When you wear something that moves with you, that breathes as you do, it sends a message. I'm comfortable in my body, and I don't need to try hard to be seen. And that's the beauty of the boho blouse. It celebrates softness as strength. And after 50, that's exactly the kind of elegance worth leaning into. Now that we've explored 6 beautiful blouses that honor who you are today, not who you used to be, let's wrap up with a few final tips to bring it all together and help your style feel even more effortless. Elegance has nothing to do with a. So there you have it, 6 blouses that don't just fit your body, they fit your life. They're not about looking younger. They're about looking like you, fully and beautifully, in this season of your life. And if there's one thing I've learned from years of working with women over 50, it's this: true style doesn't come from trends, or price tags, or how many things you own. It comes from intention. The right blouse can change how you carry yourself. It can brighten your face, soften your edges, or bring out that quiet spark that's always been there. But at the end of the day, it's not about the fabric, it's about how you feel in it. So here's my final piece of advice. When you're shopping, pause before buying, ask yourself, does this make me feel at ease in my skin? Do I feel seen, not hidden? If the answer is yes, that piece belongs in your closet. If not, let it go. And remember, you don't need 20 new blouses. You need a few good ones that work with your lifestyle, your shape, and your story. Invest in fit, choose fabrics that move with you, and let your clothing express who you are today, not who you were or who you think you're supposed to be. If any of these blouse styles spoke to you today, I'd love to hear which one. Drop a comment below and let's share ideas. And if this video gave you even one helpful tip, go ahead and give it a like or subscribe if you haven't already. I've got plenty more gentle, elegant style advice coming your way, all made with you in mind. Until next time, dress with ease, walk with confidence, and never forget, you are still the main character in every room you walk into.